What's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham. Shout out to Lucario. Shout out to all the supporters. Shout out to everybody that's on that Bad Boy membership that has seen and got a chance to view the Game Kings documentary. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support. Keep supporting. This is our market. This is our niche. This is our content. You know, remember, it's not just me giving you the content. It's me giving it to you and you absorbing it. So it's our content. You see what I'm saying? So if you want to continue seeing more great content like this, you have to support it. Even if it's not me, even if it's not Lucario, pick your favorite dating coach or, you know, dating motivation philosopher or whatever you want to call it. Pick your favorite one and support that shit. You feel me? Support the shit out of it, because this is, if we want it to continue, we have to support it. All right. So what I want to talk about today is I want to talk about the direction filter. At least that's what I'm calling it. But here's what it is. It's basically just saying, from the initial interaction, whether you're online dating, whether you're texting, whether you're cold approaching, whether you're talking face to face, if you're not directing the conversation, you have to charge her to the game, right? And this is if you care to keep your quality up. You understand? A lot of dudes could, you know, they don't give a fuck. They're just happy to be talking to any old broad. They're just happy to be talking to any bitch because she's a female, she has a vagina, so there's a chance that I might get the fuck. So as long as we talking, I'm good. What I'm trying to say is, there's nothing wrong with that, because all of us need practice. All of us need to understand different levels of game. All of us need to experience different scenarios of conversation. We need to experience different types of conversation and different dynamics of conversation. So I get it. But what I'm saying is, when you reach a certain level, when you understand what you want, you understand who you are, you've gone through all the dynamics, you've seen through the patterns, and you realize where you want shit to go, you have to be directing the situation. You have to direct the interaction, you have to direct the conversation, you have to direct everything. You are the director. You understand? You are the director. She's your star. She's your main star, but you are the fucking director. You get what I'm saying? And if you think about the metaphor, it actually works, because, you know, female, she wants attention. She wants all of the attention showered on her. So you can put the camera on her, and that's fine. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're on a date, you asked her out because she's attractive, and that's cool. Like, we don't have to deny that. We don't have to act like we're not validating her. Yes, we're giving her our time. We're probably spending a little bit of money. We're probably buying a couple of drinks. Even if we're not spending a lot of money, we're still spending time, energy on her, right? So that's the camera pointed at her, and we're rolling. We're rolling. But listen, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. So basically, you get to influence the emotions. You get to influence the environment, the scenery. That's why when we talk about setting a date, you set the time, you set the date, and you set the venue. All of these things have to be set by you. So you set the scene, right? And then after you set the scene, you're also setting, you know, you're also influencing what she feels and how she acts and how she responds. And the dialogue, right? The script, because you write the script too. If you're the director, you're a part of writing the script, right? So you control and direct and influence the conversation. You get what I'm saying? If you're not doing these things, you have to consider that this chick is not into you, that this chick is just using you for attention, that she's not willingly playing a part in your production. She's just trying to use it for her own her own reel, right? Her own celebrity reel. But all she's gonna do is take your fucking footage and try to use it for some personal gains somewhere else. You understand? These are the things you have to understand about directing and about, you know, filtering out the attention whores and filtering out the chicks that are not actually for you. Because there's females out there that just want attention, or they just want to go out. It's chicks out there that haven't been out on a date. You know, like a lot of these chicks that are on these dating apps, there's a reason they're on these fucking dating apps, right? And they haven't been on a date in so long. So you come along and you're setting things up and you're acting like, you know, you're behaving like a man should, and you're setting things up and you're setting the date, and she feels all excited, but she's not really into you. She's just into the fact that she's gonna get to go out on, you know, whatever date you set. You understand? And then what happens is she's not really there for you. She's just there for the song and dance. You understand? This is why you have to stay aware. You have to stay aware, and you have to understand, you have to really double check and keep checking. Am I in control, or am I directing this situation? Am I directing this this interaction? Am I directing touch? You understand? Am I directing the conversation? Am I the one that chose this venue, or did I allow her to talk me into going to some other venue? You see what I'm saying? All these things make a difference. You understand? If you're texting back and forth and you ask her a general question and she avoids the question and she changes the subject, she's directing the conversation. At that point, you realize that she's not for you. She's not a willing participant in your production. You understand? So you have to be the director. You have to say what's what. You understand? You have to understand this. It's like, because here's a lot about what, an example of what women say. Well, if you invite me out, then you have to pay, right? Well, listen, I'm inviting you out, I'm paying, and I'm also directing the dynamics of this interaction. Believe that shit. Because you're dealing with a man. You're not dealing with a boy who's just happy to be sitting in front of you because you're pretty, or because because you're a female and there's a chance we might get to have sex. By directing, you got to understand that by directing the interaction, by directing the date, by directing everything, you're directing her to the bedroom as well. Do you understand what I'm saying? But again, every time you direct her to something else, you gauge her comfortability. You get what I'm saying? As a director, you're like, you see if she's comfortable with doing certain things on camera, right? All the attention that you're giving to her, you're rolling the camera. So you see if she's comfortable with showing emotion. You see if she's comfortable with doing her own stunts. You see if she's comfortable with getting naked in front of the camera, so to speak, as the metaphor goes. You get what I'm saying? You're the director, right? And you see where her levels are at and see how willing she is to be a vital part of your production. You get what I'm saying? That's what it all boils down to. So don't just sit there and just be happy to be on a date with a girl. Oh yeah, I'm on a date and I feel like I'm accomplishing something. You ain't accomplishing shit unless you're directing it. You get what I'm saying? So, and like I said, this is also a great way to filter out the chicks who are just the bitches who are just using you for attention, or just, like I said, they're just excited to go out on a given night, or they're excited for somebody new to show them some attention because their own life is just really shit right now. You understand? And they're just happy to go out. You understand? Or they're happy to get a free. Well, look, if you're feeding bitches and they're not fucking you, then that's a whole nother video, right? Fucking with me, chicks don't get food until we have sex, and that's just the rule. But anyway, that's, like I said, that's a whole nother video. But it's your boy Miles Cunningham. Get your t-shirts. Go to badboymembership.com if you want to see that Game Kings documentary right now, today. You understand? It is required viewing for all men. All right. So again, it's your boy Miles Cunningham. We really appreciate your support. I hope you're having a great day and the truth is inside you. Peace.